Hello everyone and welcome back to the meth review area. I know what a lot of you are thinking. What am I out to watch? I assure you this is not clickbait. I'm going to try to get this ultra foam high power shot to fail. And I have reason to believe it will, which is that my brother got one. He and I both got one for Easter. And his failed completely, and it was quite a dangerous explosion almost. So stay with me while we test it out, and I'll talk a little bit more about the point of this video later. Okay, so I have reason to believe that this little handle here, which is attached by that little pin, when I cock this back and shoot at that sign, it's going to impact with so much force that it pops off. Let's take a look. Test 1, it's good. Firing test 2. Test 3. I think I'm just going to keep recording here until I can get this thing to fail. Maybe it won't. Wow, this thing is high powered. Whoa! Let's see if we can get it to stick to the wall back there. Oh, there's something wrong right there. Let's see. Well, maybe not. You can tell the internal mechanisms are rubbing on each other at this point, but no failures. Okay. Well, this isn't working. This is not a meltdown. As a matter of fact, this gun is holding up quite well, and I'll keep testing it off camera, and then we'll talk a little bit more, maybe about how awesome this thing is in just a sec. Hold on. False alarm, actually. Just 2 shots off camera, believe it or not. I guess I should have kept filming. Rookie mistake. It will no longer lock back. So now, the only way to shoot it is to put in one and let her fly. It's almost like a slingshot at this point. So, I'd say I'll go back in the video and calculate how many shots we took, but it's already failing here. Now imagine if this was in a 6-year-old's hand or something and they tried to do that and they let it slip. It could really pinch. Look how fast that thing's coming forward. Yeah, there's danger to this. And I also want to talk about, my brother's, this little pin. It hit so hard that the pin popped out. This whole orange back piece exploded out, and this whole bolt inserted itself into the gun. So then we decided to play with it more, because, we're adults, not kids. And we grabbed his pair of pliers. We just kept pulling it and letting it fire. And slowly, this orange bolt thing on the inside, I guess, that forces all the air through, came flying out. Could have definitely taken somebody's eye out. And, I think that's just, I'll talk about it here in a sec. It's just this cheap Chinese stuff. And there's some stuff that comes out of China that's really good. And there's other stuff that comes out of China that isn't very good. But I'll go over some of that here in a sec. So kind of the last piece I wanted to touch on here is that a lot of people think dollar store stuff is bad because it's made in China or it's just not made up to the same standards as other things. But mostly I hear people complaining about how a lot of the things in dollar stores are manufactured overseas and they act like that's a problem. And I agree right here. This is a problem, right? This toy is recommended 6+. See that up in there in the top left corner? That's an issue, right? I think a 6-year-old could really hurt himself like this, and I'm not some liberal hippie who thinks kids shouldn't play with guns. Quite the opposite, actually. I got my first shotgun when I was 6 years old. But the point is, this could be potentially dangerous. And the one I saw explode that my brother had is dangerous. But I want to show you a good product. And actually, I'll show you the label of this box here that it came out of. This company right here, I think it's Jaru. I'll try to see if I can focus on that. It's that rainbow color down there. But yeah, see, Jaru, Jacksonville, Florida is where they're at. And their product here is made in China. I'll show you, obviously, Yeti here. One of my favorite companies. Yeti. This is their Colster, 30-ounce Rambler, and 36-ounce bottle. As you can tell, I'm a big fan. And all of them are marked. Yeti is in Austin, Texas. Can't wait to go visit their store. And right there, let's see here, right there, it says, if I can get it to focus, made in China. That's what it says. So, I mean, these are high-quality products, higher quality than anything that, the RTIC, all those things are making. Yeti products, top of the line, made in China. Okay, this is about companies' quality control. This is what this is about. And so, companies like this, who put their name on a product made in China, they should suffer. Nobody should buy their things. And I get it. This was probably like $1 at the dollar store. A family member bought it for us. But like I said, I hope people aren't buying these things for their kids because they're going to break. Is it really worth the dollar investment? I understand a Nerf gun could be like upwards of $13, but it's not going to break on your kid. You know, I got 27 shots out of it before the trigger didn't work anymore, and thank God it didn't explode like my brother's. So just something to think about. So unfortunately, we didn't get to see the meltdown per se, but like I said, you know, I'm not even pulling the trigger here. Look, I'm trying to hold it back. I'm taking it all the way. It's not clicking. So, there you go. Should you buy it? Absolutely not. Is this just about this? No. It's about the fact that good products do come from overseas. Think about Spyderco knives, okay? I mean, some of those come from Taiwan, and those are regarded as some of the highest quality knives. So just something to chew on, guys. All right. Thanks for joining me at the Meth Review area, and hope to see you next time.